Good morning! I have my coffee. This is my favorite coffee mug in the whole world, given to me by my nephew for my birthday a couple years ago. It's huge, it's perfect, it's solid, it holds all the coffee. And speaking of all of things, I have all the makeup on today. I don't know, just felt like doing something. So I did something. I put it all on. But anyway, it was fun. It doesn't feel too bad. And I don't know. I don't know. I feel pretty today. So anyway, yesterday I got my blood work back. I went on Monday. I went a day earlier than I was planning on because I thought, okay, I want to have my blood work back before I do my 10-day weigh-in video, because I wanted to give all the numbers. You know, I wanted to do like, hey, look at all these great numbers because I'm getting it done. And I got my blood work back last night, and I feel like I got the wind knocked out of me there for a second. And I always try to find the positive in everything. And so, I don't know, I tried to find like, not the positive in a bad number, but what I could learn from it, or perspective I could have, or attitudes I could have, or whatever. But here's my problem. I tend to have this huge faith and hope that could move mountains, and man, as soon as something doesn't go right, I tend to just like fall apart. So I'm determined to not let that happen this time. And that is what I think is so beautiful about me doing this channel, is that I have accountability in some sense. You know, it's just amazing to me how much this is actually working. I have been to counseling and told my therapist accountability doesn't work for me because I will just avoid and say I'm not doing it anymore. Sorry. And I said that in my intro video, very first video I posted on here. I even said it. So I'm proving myself wrong. I don't have all the answers. I'm not right about everything. I like to be right, don't we all? But anyway, I'm learning, I'm growing. So, okay, my thyroid numbers were great. My TSH, T3, T4, all of that, they're great. They're really, I'm happy with those numbers. They're right within range, and that's all good. So, I have just this, okay, I'm going to relate it to like weighing yourself all the time. You get so fixated on a number that, you know, it doesn't tell you your value. It doesn't tell you the wonderful and nice and kind things that you do and say. It's a number that represents your weight, right? Okay. And I think from a very early age, we all learn to depend on what that scale says. And, you know, it's a detriment. I mean, it's also a good tool, but it kind of takes us down the wrong road mentally sometimes. And I know that that has been a problem for me in the past, being, you know, emotionally swayed by what that scale says. And, you know, especially if you weigh yourself too much, because then, you know, you can fluctuate like crazy. I do it all the time, you know, depending on what I eat, if it's got, you know, sodium in it, and I do put salt on all my food. I enjoy it. So, and then what you drink can retain water and all of that. So it's going to happen. And that's why, you know, I decided I was going to do measurements too. So, and that's tomorrow. So I'll have those numbers for you tomorrow. I don't know what those are going to be yet. I did get on the scale today, and I was I was up from where I was a couple days ago, but I'm not going to let that. I'm determined to not let that bother me, because it is what it is. It's whatever, and I have so much more I'm trying to focus on here than just what that scale says, and that's the other issue that I have, is I'm also a little bit fixated on what my blood work numbers say. And I'm almost thinking about not doing this certain test anymore. And this is why. Okay, so this is called the thyroid, I gotta look at her, I'm gonna say it wrong, peroxidase antibody. Okay, so this is the test that basically shows that I have Hashimoto's. Okay, so let me give you a reference point. So normal range is less than 10, just 10. And I have been anywhere from, honestly, I almost want to say don't quote me on this number, because they can't find it anywhere in my file, but I remember being told, and so, I mean, whatever, the memory isn't, perfect, so I could be wrong. But I want to say when I was first diagnosed, the number was like a ridiculously high amount, like 5,000 or something like that. I honestly have no proof of that, so all I'm just, like I said, going by is my memory. But my numbers have been like this: 10, 10, 17, 14, 69, 10, 10, 19, 607. Oh my goodness. I thought I had a breakthrough there, and I want to say that's when I was doing the autoimmune protocol diet, that first thing that I tried to just eliminate foods from my diet. And I want to say, I did that for a month, and then I got this blood work back, and the 607 was like, yes, it's working. And then, of course, fell off that wagon. And probably because 12, 11, 19, the number was 749, and it had gone up, and I was probably like, you know what? What's the point if it's just going to be so bad, right? January 10th of this year, 1085, and I wasn't eating the best. I think I was trying to be gluten-free for a while, and maybe that was kind of like that determining factor, but then I got a little lax with it again, and then in April of this year, it was 877, and okay, so better than the last time, not my best. Okay, so here's where that great hope and faith come in play, that just like, sometimes I think I'm gullible when it comes to the matters of faith and hope, because I seriously have believed the craziest things and then, have been wrong, or it didn't happen, or whatever. So anyway, okay, so I have literally been doing so much to get my diet right, and all of that. I've been taking supplements that are for immunity. I feel really good physically. I feel like, those supplements are helping, the intermittent fasting is helping, everything is helping. And I was so excited about getting my blood work back. And then, then I saw my TPO number. 1,011, okay? Not my worst number, not even my second worst number, but still, oh my gosh, okay. So I was a little bit frustrated last night about that. And then I thought, okay, what is this telling me? Is it diet related? Is it stress related? I haven't felt the best this week. This is my immune system attacking my thyroid. And okay, I have to think about some things here. So is it the intermittent fasting? Is it putting too much stress on my body? I don't know. I feel pretty good. I feel really good, actually. I had a couple days of just funk, but that happens. Is it the coffee? I drink coffee every day. Is the caffeine causing some kind of stress? I don't know. And unless I'm willing to eliminate it, I don't know. The last time I was actually in the office, because we've been doing telemed appointments, I want to say that was back in January. So, because April, I was definitely home. We all were. In January, it was 1085. And, at that point, I wasn't having any issues with inflammation. And my doctor said, well, if you're not having any symptoms, then maybe you just run high normally. Okay. So, taking that into consideration, I don't know. Now I'm working towards eliminating a whole lot more from my diet just because of this. Because I have it in my head that I am going to change everything with my diet. Now, I'm sure it has more to do than with just diet. Exercise will probably be a good thing. Now, I've read not to do too much exercise. That can, put stress on things. I don't know that I want to give up the coffee. Maybe I need, I like the coffee. I like doing the keto coffee. Maybe I need to just switch to decaf. I don't know. But anyway, the point is numbers. This makes me hate numbers. I love numbers. I think numbers are really cool. I think 0 is cool. I think it's great that it's a spacer or whatever. I don't know. I like math, but I'm not very good at it, but I like it. Anyway, numbers. Numbers drive me nuts. Statistics drive me nuts. Things that just say something that isn't necessarily like the end all be all. And yeah, so anyway, I am not going to let this number dictate what I'm trying to do here. And that's the bottom line is normally this would have me saying to myself, what's the point? If my number was better when I was eating like crap, why? Why even bother? But I'm at an unhealthy weight. It's going to benefit my body to lose weight. So there's that. I need to eat better because eating better makes you healthier. So there's that. So there's a whole lot more to all of this than just what a number says. And I don't even know why it's like that. There could be a million different reasons why it's high that has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing. It might have just been maybe I caught a little bug. I haven't been feeling great. Maybe, even though on Monday when I got my blood work done, maybe this was saying, hey, you're not going to feel good in a couple days. I don't know. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just not going to let this do that anymore. And I feel like maybe I have an appointment next week. I think I'm going to tell her I don't want that tested anymore. And she's only testing it because I've asked for her to do that. I want to keep track of it. I want to see the miracle, I want to have this show me that I believe that foods are our medicine. What we eat can make us sick or make us healthy. And that's really my prime objective. And so I feel like I need to stop being so concerned about being healed of Hashimoto's. It may never happen. I mean, some people it happens to. I don't know. But I think I have to step back a little bit and say, this is being more of a detriment to me than, than a benefit. Just like stepping on the scale too often. So that's that. And tomorrow is my weigh-in day. And no matter what the scale says, I'm going to be happy because I'm doing what I know I need to do. And that feels good. And yeah. So it is only like, I don't know. Hang on, let me check. It's not even 9:30 yet. I mean, I probably won't post this until like 5 because, I don't even know how many edits I'm going to have to do. Not much. I don't think I'm going to do too many. I coughed in there a little bit, but you probably didn't see that because I think I'm going to get rid of it. Because I probably coughed all over my hand, and then you probably are thinking, oh my gosh, she coughs into her hand still. You probably do too, though. Don't we all? Habits die hard. Okay, so have a great day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being out there. I appreciate the encouraging words that I'm getting from my friends. When I feel like, I don't know, part of me feels really silly doing this still. And, but, if me putting myself out there is helping others, then it's definitely worth it. So thank you and have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Day 30 is tomorrow. Yay! All right. Bye-bye.